I do know Ken Foster. He's around in the neighborhood. I've worked as a bouncer for a lot of years down here in different bars, and now I work in a barber shop here on Alexander. Bought a couple pieces off of him. One cool one though, I actually thought he forgot, because sometimes he's notorious for like you give him money and then like he disappears for a while and you don't see him. So it was about 3 weeks before Christmas, and I gave him $75 to do a big piece for my sister. And I actually gave him like specific, like an idea that I wanted for it. She's really into the Day of the Dead sort of stuff, Mexican art. So I said, yeah, can you do this sort of sugar skull thing?
I would probably say we've been buying pieces from Ken for less than 10 years, but really buying a lot of his art in the last 3-4 years.
I'm like, well, you know, he went to Emily Carr and did set design and worked on Breaker High. He did Rolling Stone's art direction for their videos.
When I lived in East Van, every single house I went to had a picture of a DJ smoking a blunt done by Ken Foster. Let us begin. He's got basically once he always does. He does the alleys all the time. He does the DJ. I don't know if he does the DJ as much anymore, but he does Gassy Jack really well sometimes. And then sometimes he just freaks out and does like a skyline or something completely new. And I really like those.
Those are awesome. That's my room right there. See the one with the spider plants? And when I have to get out, I can just jump out my window and I slide down that pole.
So didn't see him. 3 weeks went by. I was kind of pissed. And then the night before Christmas Eve, I was working at the Bourbon, and we were just about to close up. This huge fucking bang on the window. So it's like 2:30 in the morning. And this bang on the window, and it looked like some fucking rub-a-dub. He just kept fucking banging on the window, and so finally I look over and I'm like, oh, it's Ken. So I'm like, I'm gonna give him a piece of my fucking mind. And as I'm walking over there with fucking walking with intention, because I'm gonna chew this dude a new asshole, because he's just, you know, he's ripped me off and I didn't have a lot of money for a Christmas present for my sister. As I'm walking over there, my step suddenly eases when he goes like this and holds up this huge, exactly what I told him to do. So he kept that in his head and held up this really beautiful Day of the Dead skull that he did for my sister. So I gave him another $75.
Mind the entrance.
Well, I had a couple come in the other day and they love his work, and we spoke for a long time. He was a dentist and she was in the legal system, and they spent $1,400 on his work. They just donated a sum. They were like, we love what you're doing. And it was a major boon for us, and then we pass some of that on to Ken after we also buy his work. But it felt really, really good.
That's my visitor seat.
He's riffing on the posters. So, for example, this one, I think he did a phenomenal job. Look at that.
So this is the one I was talking about, yeah. It's a big one of that. You can't really see it yet. But it's gonna be really amazing actually.
Is this where you paint?
Yeah, that's where I live.
What are you doing right now?
Right now?
Yeah.
Waking up. I'm rolling a joint. See my happy birthday balloon? It's a sign of festive times. Look at this skull, cool. Like, see See it? Screaming. I slapped glue on here and I ripped strips out of the newspaper and then I just slapped them on and then I look at it and then I gotta make something. Like, this is my little fun thing to do, right? See, like those news just strips there and it kind of all comes together. Anyways, it's pretty amazing actually. It's like pretty amazing when I can just see shit. See shit. See shit. You work for see shit? Worked on one for Kenny Hess or something. Women are from Venus and men are from Mars. Something like that. Somehow I made the sandwiches for it. Like, how did that happen?
He's got his habits, but he's a good guy.
You want to see something gross? Check this out. This piece of paper there.
Whoa.
Cockroaches. Fucking gross, eh? They're all fucking inside my fucking stereo.
No, I think he's well respected in the area though, Ken. You know, he makes his money, he earns his money. He doesn't try and break in and do other stuff, but yeah, I don't know about his deep into his past, but yeah, you know, he earns his money and he shares his money.
I have a daughter. That was my last. No, I had a girlfriend after that. But my daughter just turned, like, she's like 20. She did her first year at OCA, Ontario College of Art and Design or whatever. And she was just out here. She visited me.
You'll see him with his art. He's always selling his art. He has a true passion for art.
He
I mean,
does.
it's his way of living too, but I mean, even if he wasn't getting paid for his art, I think Ken would paint because that's what he likes doing.
I totally, I'm always trying to teach myself and learn things, and you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Whether it's like that untangible or world of my beliefs in the evolution of style and whatever, or actual like you know, the world's sort of beliefs about certain things, and just sort of, you know, yes. Starting, like, it's very rare that I actually like really give something 100%, right? Like, I'm starting to get more into that, like where I have a bit more time, right? Where I'll like to spend and think, like most of the time I'll look at something. Oh yeah, what I was saying, I was frustrated just because it's like 7 of them, they're already on it, eh? Like, give us the bread, like good luck getting through the skin of this bread, eh? The crust, eh? Ooh, it's tough. It's tough bread. You need tough bread when you're dealing with this kind of festering cockroaches. Got my little bag.
So we give materials that we're not using to the street artists, but I wanted to sell his work here because I felt like it's really representative of Gastown. And he's incredibly gifted. I believe like he, you know, his art is better than really most people I know working in Vancouver right now.
You know what's funny, look, where I spilled some paint just over in my window, right? And you can see where it all dripped down, and then it landed on their ledge, the next door neighbor, and dripped all on their ledge.
You know, the other people that are working in his style, and I'm like, they're just trying to make a living too. Don't be too hard on them. He's like, well, I could have scrolled that on my, binder when I was in grade 8.
We should go to my friend's gallery.
Yeah, that's it. That's your buddy, eh?
Yeah.
I love some of that art in there, actually. And all those people are from Vancouver?
Around BC and stuff.
Yeah, there's some pretty cool stuff, eh?
Yeah.
Like, I dig. I'm impressed by him for having the vision to know that that's cool.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So many people don't. You know what I mean? It's crazy. Like I say, like the people like totally go, like that other guy, like some of those other people, that their art, okay, and my art, okay, they're not in any way like the same, right? I mean, like that person has no style, right? Like they're like grade 8 textbook binder drawings or something, right? Literally, like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not to hack them down or nothing, but like, oh god, man, like it's weird how people, there's no right and wrong, right? It's taste, right? Really. And then unless we're doing like, you know, quadratic equations or right angles or something, right? Then it's structurally sound. I mean, I guess it's right or wrong that way, but I mean, like when it comes to styles and stuff like that, it's totally, yeah, like what is the evolution of style, right? And how it goes, like that letter P on my door, right? Like say where that would come from, you know what I mean? Like it's just sort of, I don't know, right? There's no right and wrong, but I believe I know. We had this B2K Productions, you know, by two cannons.
Cool.
But cool, nice to meet you. I like your place, it's cool. Definitely.
So
It's got a vision.
you're gonna get Ken to paint a piece.
Who wants me to paint a picture?
Nice.
A doodle or something.
Where do you want to meet?
It doesn't matter, wherever. Actually, I could use a bunch of things. I'm gonna start doing a lot of real. I'm gonna start doing some real art soon, though. For all those people out there, look out. Put a little bit of beer, though. Yes.
Today we will be doing the wet canvas technique. It's important to pick a relatively strong beer. Don't be afraid to get playful with it. Splash it around.
I gotta sit down and make like, I don't know, like maybe 10 or 20 like ones that'll be made prints of, you know what I mean? Like people can buy posters of them or whatever, or that kind of thing. So sort of 20 iconic images, and then just start doing more like, well, I gotta really sort of refine some of my styles, right? Don't be so all over the board, right? Just define a couple of them. I got a couple that are quite unique, right? And that's basically where the money is, right? It's like you have your own style, right? It's actually noticeable, like recognizable. That's one thing, right? Lots of people can draw well, right? I think. You gotta make up your own language, right? That's what sort of kind of separates the. Just my mom. My stepdad isn't particularly all that. He doesn't really like. He likes me or whatever, but whatever. I mean, I never really gave him a chance, so. But he, they're all kids. It's fine, right? My mom, I'm supposed to be making my mom a picture, which reminds me, I owe her a picture. Yeah, I owe everybody a picture.
You grew up in Vancouver?
Yeah. Well, since grade, I like basically moved here in grade 3 from Ontario, and then what did I do? And then that was at, like, my mom got remarried and then she moved out here. Or we moved out here. And that's my mom, or the woman that adopted me, and my sister, which is her biological daughter. And this other guy who was my dad, but he left like a long time, or left before that, right? So she got remarried and then he had a job opportunity out here. So we moved out here. And that was in grade 3. And then we lived in the same place in North Delta, you know, just a suburb, where I went through elementary school, junior high, and high school, all in the same house. And then basically, I lived a bunch of different places, I guess. I mean, I lived in White Rock a little bit, I lived in Surrey, lots of different places. And Vancouver, you know, off and on. But basically, I've been in Vancouver for, I don't know, I just turned 43 on Sunday, so I've been in Vancouver, like, living for over 20 years. But like, that BC, you know, like, since grade 3, I don't know how old I am. Yeah, it's good shit, man, it's got some good parts to it. For just freestyling it like that, right? I like to freestyle shit like it's like...
You did that in like 20 minutes, dude.
Well, as I told you. I know. That's what I'm saying. Give me a stack of canvases.
Let's make you pump them out.
Oh yeah, we'll just make like... I should always have a box of canvases in my room.
I still haven't given your picture to my mom. I'm saving it for Christmas.
Oh, right on. Cool.
But I've got it.
Right on.
It's a
Do you guys know him?
I met her.
I live here in Gastown, so I see
Yeah.
Ken's beautiful work all the time.
Is it okay?
That's my building.
Yeah.
Oh God, this is beautiful. I love that.
Oh, that's awesome.
That's great.
Sorry. Thank you. Good to see you.
Alright, guys.
Thank you. How dare you put me in that position? Hey, look at that ocean paint, man. Is that ever cool for what? Eh? And then just the totally like silly monster, you know? It's just cute. Like what a juxtapose. That's awesome. That's right, exactly. Quite amazing. I don't know what the difference is, but they all say, I don't know, it's different colors and everything, but it's not even, the colors, it's all black. But this here, this $2 investment, right? Like, India ink is so strong, right? Like, I mean, like, powerful, I mean, like, I could mix like one drop, maybe, or maybe like, you know, like a shot glass full of it in a bucket of water. Totally spread it out, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, like this. This stuff is so strong, man. It's crazy, right? It's a total ghetto fucking artist stuff. One drop, I could probably cover. I could cover this whole entire canvas with, make it pitch black with one drop. And I'll start talking really dramatically. Just to overly emphasize the one drop, one little drop could cover this entire canvas. No, I won't paint over it. It's a good little picture, right? Like, but it's definitely not something, I don't know, like, yeah, somebody should, this is actually better that I paint something like this, because somebody will buy this, right?
Yeah.
I myself wouldn't paint this if you paid me. No, it's just like painting backgrounds or something, right? She grinned from year to year.
yourself.
Oh, somebody will come up to me. Hey, good, you got the picture you owe me. That's good, thank you.
You talking about me?
No way, buddy. Like, I'm talking like psycho people. Like, totally grab onto it. Fucking like, you owe me, I gave you 20 bucks. I'm like, settle down, man. I'm going for it. Try the Barnstone first, do a walk by it. Giggles. Well, let's just go see. Might as well just go there where the pudding is greased or whatever, right? Go to the goose or whatever. What do you? I mean, like, she didn't, like, she won't give me more than $50. Don't you think?
I don't know.
I should ask $80, right? I should say it's a $30 canvas, right? You think or no?
Yeah.
Your birthday?
It was. This is a bit of a last celebration.
See, Mom,
Oh.
you have to lighten at the bottom now.
What?
Lighten at the bottom now.
That's beautiful. I did it so it looks at your building.
That's awesome.
I could even draw you in the window. Do you like it? Or, I don't know. Like, yeah, I think
Yeah, I really like it. It's beautiful. I do. How's $50, man?
is that the most you can do, man?
Unfortunately, that's all I have.
Yeah? Who calls it? Who calls the shots, you guys?
50.
Get it ready.
Thanks, man.
Thank you.
Have a good night. Oh, so pretty.
I never made that before. I made it just for you.
Sorry.
And that's another successful 20 minutes for Ken Foster. But I called it though, right? That's the way it went. But I mean, yeah, I mean, she doesn't have money, right? I mean, she's got money, but I mean, it's a good thing too, right? Like, I believe people like that, see, those are the kind of people that actually truly kind of do appreciate art, right? You know what I mean? Like, more so than a lot of people that have a lot of money. And it's like, it means probably a hell of a lot more to her than it means to some people that would pay $300 or something, right? You know what I mean? So it's like, give it to them whenever you can. That's what I do. Hi, I'm Ken Foster, and I'm out here giving art away today. Is it past 9 o'clock? No, let's go see some cool pictures. I got some good ones over there. See Kim's here. Oh.
Thank you letter from someone.
Okay, cool. Look at that. Thank you for Ken. I'm just gonna show him a couple of my paintings. So basically, like, this is my section. All these paintings are mine. Look at that one. That one's trippy for a photo. It's a fisheye, like, say, of where we are, right? Like, we're in this building here. There's Gassy Jack. Like, you know what I mean? It's not bad. They're just from my head. Like, I mean, like, once I got a camera, there's one you like. You like that other one? This one kicks ass on that one. Isn't it? Or maybe not. And the 3D thing. Dear Ken, thank you very much for your art. You have a great talent. Never stop to paint. We will enjoy your beautiful paintings. what is it? The NM state? In NM state.
I don't know.
New Mexico.
New Mexico?
That's where
they're from.
Ah. Oh yeah, Louisa and Mark, for sure. See, the problem with this card is there's no $20 bill. No, it's not your mom on Easter, Ken. So I'll show you all the paintings I made this week, okay? You want to see them?
Yeah.
Okay. This picture here. See this one? This one.
Which one? Pull it out.
Okay. This one.
What's this?
It's just a weird picture I just made out of my head, but it says depart, and I was thinking like deep art. What these were is they were old canvases that she had stuff on them, and they had three-dimensional kind of qualities to them.
Yeah.
And she had bought them in the 70s, or I don't know, like in the 80s, I don't know, but they hadn't sold, right? And so like these sort of things, like this thing, I'll probably paint on that one next week. And then I changed them into something, right? Like paint something on them. So I used the shapes on this one, and I left it and made a skull. That one I just sort of left this thing on there and just sort of painted over top of it. So I made those two. I made this one. It's like, I call it my kindergarten fridge art. This one is here. This one this week. Look at it. I made both of these this week. These are all my paintings I made this week, basically. Look at this self-portrait. Yeah, people do know me all over the world. There's a little DJ guy, look at him. See him? Gotcha. That hand right there is the dope part. That hand. Trey Ball over it. This picture here actually I like a lot. I made this one. I made all these pictures this week, basically, almost. It's like a piece of cardboard, you know, like cardboard box.
He does more than 3 a day. Yeah, he's good. But if he detailed them more, he couldn't do as many per day. But you know what? He's got the good days and his bad days, just like everyone else. And yeah.
I don't know. Like sometimes, usually 3, 4, 5. Usually 3 to 10. 3 to 10 paintings is the average. Sullen Jack, I call it. This one. Who knows what it was, right? It's a canvas. Some of them aren't good though. Like that one. And a lot of them need to be clear coated, right? Like, but I mean, they're just what they are, right? Little things made on cardboard boxes. That's like one of my favorite sort of images. Here's how you end it, buddy. You wanna know how you end this one? Oh, wow. With the... How crazy is that? Wait, here is that. Just some flag, girl. 2008. Don't worry about it. It's just a flag chick. 2008.
Does she have a name?
Caboose. Caboose Cindy. Cindy Chills, we call it. Cindy Chills. Mad spills here, but Cindy Chills. But there's one of mine too. Look at the picture here. Look at it. So like this picture had like something painted on it, right? And she bought it for like something stupid, like $900 or something, right? And then she hasn't been able to sell it, so then I just painted like something on top of it. But it's so funny how people come up to me now and they're all, I like the way you made the 3-panel thing. I'm like, I didn't do that, you know what I mean? I just painted over it. Isn't that crazy how this fog makes it so like seem like it's not okay to be walking around at this time of night. You know what I mean? It seems like this is dark, like late at night, but it's not, right? Anyways, thank you very much. Thanks for interjecting yourself into my day today and following me around. That was it. I want to see it though. It better be good. Okay, thank you. See you, man. See ya.
I looked outside and I see you're not home. I looked in your eyes and can see I'm alone. The lights are coming down. Don't wanna turn around. I wanna hear a sound that you're home. And I wait, made you a throne.
It's just the cherry on the top, you know what I mean?